Hello, English lovers. Namaste. Now, let's go to EnglishGrammarOrg. This is my browser, and I'm just typing here EnglishGrammarOrg and hit enter. So, this site appears like this, as you already know, and I have told you about all these menu buttons. And now we are checking grammar rules, and I have asked you to download this PDF so that you can refer to the PDF as and when you need. In the last video, we have covered these nouns. We talked about nouns, noun identifications, and kinds of nouns and functions of nouns. What are countable nouns and what are uncountable nouns? All these things we have discussed yesterday. Now we are going to discuss about, yes, you're right. What are they? Pronouns. Where are pronouns? Scroll down or up and find these pronouns here. Yes, pronouns. Now, here is a brief uh, definition of a pronoun. A pronoun takes the place of an unknown noun or known noun also. The unknown noun is called the antecedent. Antecedent means previously occurred, previously told, previously discussed. A pronoun simply is a replacement of a noun. Here we go with an example. The example is Maria wondered if she was late for work. Yeah, Maria wondered if she was late for work. Here, Maria is the antecedent of she. Instead of saying Maria wondered if Maria was late for work, she appears to take the place of Maria here. And that is what exactly what a pronoun does. It stands for a noun. And how many types of pronouns are there? Yes, these are the types of pronouns we got. We have personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, indefinite pronouns, reflective pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, intensive pronouns, interrogative pronouns, relative and demonstrative pronouns. So there are nine forms of pronouns. And the golden rule here is, and very important rule is, the pronoun must always agree with the antecedent. The pronoun must always agree with the antecedent. So if the antecedent is male, the pronoun must be male. If the antecedent is plural, the pronoun must be plural. So pronoun must be matching with the antecedent noun in gender and in number. This is very important rule to remember. Now we have an example here. Example seems to be silly, but it's an important example. The example is when Maria brought the detergent, she used her credit card. I will read once again. When Maria bought the detergent, she used her credit card. This is correct because Maria is female here and we are using a female pronoun, feminine pronoun here. So, what is incorrect form of this? When Maria bought the detergent, they used his credit card. Here, both are wrong. They is used and his is used. Both the pronouns are wrong. Now let us discuss about pronoun cases. Nominative cases are like this: I, first person singular; you, second person singular and plural; he, third person singular male; she, third person singular female; it, third person singular neuter; we, first person plural; they, third person plural; who is another kind of pronoun. We use it to ask questions. Okay, interrogative pronoun. Now, the nominative or subjective case pronoun is the subject of the sentence. So here are the examples. She went to the store. What is the subject here? She is the subject here. Who has the book? See, who has the book? What is the subject here? Who is the subject here? I am he. See how wonderful this small sentence is. I am he. What is the subject here? I is the subject here. That is she. What is subject here? That is the subject here. So these are the nominative cases of pronouns. Now let us go to objective cases. Me, you, him, her, it, us, them, whom. Objective cases means here the pronouns are used as objects of a sentence. Now let us see the function of objective cases in both direct or indirect objectives. The first example is we gave her the bus money. We gave it to her. I don't know to whom I speak. The bag is with her. Here see, we gave her direct object. The bus money, indirect object. We gave it is direct object, and her is indirect object. I don't know whom I speak. Whom is direct object. I is indirect object. The bag is with her. Direct object her. Now possessive cases. What are possessive cases? Possessive cases means belonging. This is my pen. The pen is mine. Like that. So my, mine, his, her, hers, its, our, ours, their, theirs, your, yours, whose. These are the possessive cases of pronouns. Let us see how they work. The possessive case pronoun shows and talks about possession, ownership. See example, this is my bag. That bag is mine. Her bus was late. The bags are all hers. This is how here my, mine, her, hers are possessive case pronouns. Now let us go further. Personal pronouns can refer to the person, people speaking, first person, spoken to, second person, or spoken about, third person. So the person who is speaking or writing the sentence is called the first person, and the person who is spoken to or who is reading it is called the second person, and spoken about, third person. So first person subject singular is I, first person subject plural is we, first person singular object singular is me, first person object plural is us, and the same way second person subject singular is you, second person subject plural is also you, second person object singular is you, and again second person object plural you. So for all second person we use only you for both singular, plural, both subject and object. And here we go to third person. Third person subject singular, he, she, it. He is for masculine gender, she is for feminine gender, it is for neuter gender. The third person plural for all genders is they. Third person object singular, him, her, it. Third person object plural, them. Him is for masculine gender, her is for feminine gender, it is for neuter gender. And what is the plural for all these three together? Them. Now here is an example. I wanted to give them to her, but he wouldn't let me. This is the example using almost all the forms here. I first person singular, them third person plural, her third person singular, he third person singular, me first person singular. All together. I wanted to give them to her, but he wouldn't let me. And what are possessive pronouns? Possessive pronouns we have already discussed. It shows possession or ownership. Like regular nouns, personal pronouns can also be possessives. Possessive determiners or possessive forms of personal pronouns. Possessive determiners must have a following noun. So determiners also they determine about the noun that is following it. And here we have the first person determiner singular my. This is my book. We cannot just stop the sentence with this is my. We have to say something, put some noun there. This is my pencil, this is my pen, this is my, like that. First person determiner plural our. Okay. This is our classroom. First person pronoun singular mine. The book is mine. The first person pronoun plural is ours. Okay. Right. Second person determiner singular is your. This is your book. For plural is also same. Your. Second person pronoun singular is yours. This book is yours. And plural is also the same. And we go to third person now. Third person determiner singular is he, his, her, its. Okay. This is his book. This is her book. This is its book. See, there is no apostrophe here. You have to remember this very carefully. Third person determiner plural is their. This is their classroom. This is their house, like that. Third person singular is his, hers, its. Third person plural is theirs. Okay. His belonging to a male person, hers belonging to a female person, its belongs to a neutral gender. Third person pronoun plural is theirs. Here they have given a wonderful example. They have my bags, but they know they are mine. My determined depends on bags. Mine stands in place of my bags. See here the difference between my and mine clearly given here. You read the example for a couple of times and go through the think about it and you will understand. And there are some indefinite pronouns also. They have no specific antecedents. Okay. They are usually identified with general words like all, any, some, or none. All, any, some, or none. Examples. There are singular examples. another, both, nobody, everything, nothing, somebody, everyone, no one, something. All these are singular indefinite pronouns. And plural, what are plural indefinite pronouns? They're all, many, most, much, some. And here are examples. Somebody has her bags. This somebody is what we call indefinite pronoun. And plural, everyone knows about Maria's bags. Here everyone is plural. And now indefinite pronouns are only pronouns if they are used alone. If they are used with a noun, they become indefinite adjectives. Please remember this. Indefinite pronouns are only pronouns if they are used alone. If they are used with a noun, they become indefinite adjectives. Let's have an example here. Both knew they were Maria's bags. Both beggars knew they were Maria's bags. In the first case, it is an indefinite pronoun. In the second case, it is an indefinite adjective. And now, if the subject performs actions to or for itself, the action in the sentence passes back to the subject and becomes a reflexive pronoun. What is a reflexive pronoun? If a subject performs actions to or for itself, the action in the sentence passes back to the subject and becomes a reflex pronoun. Okay. First person singular, myself. First person plural, ourselves. First person singular, second person singular, yourself. And second person plural, a small change is here, yourselves. Third person singular, himself, herself, itself. And third person plural is themselves. So I will give you an example for this. What is doing an action to or for oneself? This thing. Okay, let us see. We asked ourselves where her bags were. We were thinking within ourselves, we are asking within ourselves where her bags were. We is the doer and the receiver of the action is ask. We are doing an action. What is that action? Asking is the action. Whom we are asking? Ourselves. Okay. I questioned myself about my capability. Here, who is questioning whom? I am questioning me, myself. That is what we mean by reflexive pronoun. And now, intensive pronouns are used to point back to the noun or pronoun for emphasis. This is called intensive pronouns. We are giving emphasis on the noun. Then it is called intensive pronoun. So, I myself knew they were Maria's bags. So we can say it gives a thirst on my action. I myself knew they were Maria's bags. The intensive pronoun does not always need to directly follow the noun. I prefer walking myself. So here it is. We need not follow it by noun. I prefer walking myself. And what are reciprocal pronouns? Express mutual action. Reciprocal pronouns are intended to express mutual action. Examples: each other, each others, one another, one another's. Maria and Heather greeted each other. They did the same action, one to one. Now we have interrogative pronouns. What are interrogative pronouns? They are used in questions. They are used to ask questions and can be personal or non personal. Personal subject who, whoever. Personal object whom, whomever. Whomever. Personal possessive whose. Non personal subject which. Non personal subject what. So these two are regarding persons who, whoever, whom, whomever. Whose, this is also personal possessive. This is subject, this is object, this is possessive, and non-personal subjects are which and what. Who has the bags? Which bagger has them? Whose bags are these? These are called interrogative pronouns. Now demonstrative pronouns. The pronouns they demonstrate something. They substitute specific nouns usually when someone is gesturing towards something. This, that. We use gestures. This, that, these, those. This and that are for singular. These and those are for plural. Example, these are for her. So these are the pronouns. We have talked about pronouns today. Maybe tomorrow we will be talking about next subject, that is verbs. And I hope you like this video. And if you like this video, please give me a comment or a thumbs up. Okay. If the video needs any improvement, please feel free to tell me. Thank you very much. Goodbye.